New tonight at 9, Fox 10 has obtained a police report related to a sexual misconduct investigation of a man now charged with murdering a pregnant 16-year-old.
The suspect was confirmed to be the father of the unborn child, but this report involves a different minor. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum has new details.
Much of the details in this newly released police report are graphic and sexual in nature. The digital evidence is linked to 37-year-old Jurrell Davis and a girl who was 17 at the time. But detectives had knowledge of this relationship months before the murder of 16-year-old Zariah Dodd. This 73-page Avondale police report reveals new details about Jurrell Davis, one of two suspects charged in the murder of 16-year-old Zariah Dodd and her unborn child. Just 3 months before Zariah was shot and killed at Maryview Park in Phoenix, police say she was almost 6 months pregnant and later confirmed Davis as the baby's father. Court documents say Zariah notified her caseworker at the Department of Child Safety about being intimidated into having sex with Davis in December 2024. DCS has stated that the caseworker immediately told law enforcement when she received this information back in April. During the same month, Davis was in violation of a protection order by having contact with a 17-year-old girl identified as Anaya Morris. Her mother, Adrienne Morris, spoke to Fox 10 back in August after Avondale police finally submitted 28 charges against Davis in connection to her daughter. Those charges include sexual exploitation of a minor, luring a minor for sex exploitation, and sexual conduct with a minor. Morris says she gave police overwhelming evidence.
I've provided them 3 phones. I've provided them screenshots, voice recordings, text messages, everything that I could find digital.
Now we have that evidence from Avondale's investigation, which police say began back in April. The police report shows cell phone extractions led to the discovery of Instagram messages and audio chats between Davis and the 17-year-old. Police say in one conversation, Davis told Anaya to send him photos of every meal she ate and nude photos of herself. The report also confirms that Phoenix police conducted a forensic interview with the victim in July 2024, but she denied any sexual relationship with Davis despite digital evidence confirming sexual encounters. Due to Davis violating the order of protection in September 2024 after an arrest in Pinal County, he was placed on unsupervised probation when he pled guilty in January 2025. But Avondale police say it didn't stop him from contacting Anaya via social media in April. That's when an Avondale detective reached out to the Apache Junction Justice Court, telling officials that Davis was not assigned to a probation officer. Staff told him to notify of any violation through the court's email address. By the time a court date was set to revoke his probation in a hearing on July 17th, Phoenix police already arrested Davis on a gun charge, once again located with Anaya in his car during a traffic stop.
There's so much more that could have been done to keep him off the streets.
Unfortunately, the search warrant for Instagram records was submitted to Meta Platforms on July 3rd, the day before Zariah ran away from her group home in Surprise, hours before being shot and killed. In Avondale's police report, Zariah is named Uriah in what is clearly an error, as a detective referred to her as the victim of a Phoenix homicide investigation. The detective also notes that Zariah spoke to Adrienne months before her death, telling her that she used to date Jurrell Davis and she was pregnant with this child. The report also says Zariah was in fear of talking to police because, quote, Jurrell has people who would kill her. 19-year-old Jacree James Gillette allegedly admitted to shooting Zariah, telling police it was Davis who ordered the killing. Avondale police declined to interview with Fox 10, but I asked if an arrest of Davis could have been made much sooner. A spokesperson says, quote, our special victims unit continued investigation on the case and we're actively trying to locate Mr. Davis for an interview and possible arrest when our detectives learned of Mr. Davis's arrest in Phoenix for an unrelated charge, end quote. Davis's Avondale case is set for trial in December. Meanwhile, the murder trial regarding Zariah Dodd is set for April 2026. I'm Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum.